just don't know. I'm questioning it.
Okay.
More than I've ever questioned it before.
Are you watching this? Are you watching? Yeah. Are you watching this? You need to get with it. Are you watching this? We on a TV shit. Are you watching this? You don't wanna miss. Are you watching this? Stop canceling our shit.
Main topic is like not as long.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're good to go when you're ready.
Okay. Hey, Chelsea.
Hi, Ellen.
Let's just get into it. Okay. Welcome to the Are You Watching This podcast, the podcast where we talk about TV shows you better be watching. I'm one of your hosts, Ellen.
And I'm Chelsea.
And what have you been watching this week, Chelsea?
Before we get into what I was watching, I texted you about this a little bit. My friend Annie, she told me about her Nielsen experience.
Yeah.
So I had posted a clip about when I received the Nielsen survey with some cash. And she said that she is a Nielsen household. Okay. So, she lives in Nashville. Sorry. Hopefully that doesn't dox, but a lot of people named Annie probably live in Nashville.
Right.
And so they have everything hooked up to her TV. And so they know everything that she watches.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I was like, how did this start? And she said they just sent her a mailer like they did me with $1 single bill inside. And now I get a check after being in the program for like 9 months. She gets like a $25 check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like every month?
Yeah, every month for 3 months. And she said after a year, it'll go up. And they call her every so often to make sure I haven't gotten any additional TVs or subscribed to new streaming platforms. Without telling, she can obviously do whatever she wants, but they just need to like update their system.
Okay.
And it tracks everything she watches on the TV, YouTube, Prime, cable,
Everything.
whatever.
Yeah.
And she said that one of her friends also is a Nielsen, and she agreed to do it for all of her media consumption. So she carries a little key fob that listens for a code on all the music and shows she watches.
What?
Yeah, she said it was a little too much for her, so she doesn't do that.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wonder how much the friend gets paid.
Yeah.
Because
if it's everything,
yeah,
gotta be more than 100 for me personally.
yeah, but people are tracking you anyway.
True.
You know what? So you might as well get that $100 for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with 100 or more. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
anyway,
really cool.
I know. I was like, I loved everything about this.
Yeah.
And
I'm so jealous.
I can't wait till I get the chance.
So she had been just receiving the $1 bill like you had, and then suddenly she just received an offer for like the big deal? Or
I don't know if she was getting offers before, or like getting mailers before, or if that was the very first one that she got. Yeah.
Okay.
And I do want to understand, because she's getting a check.
Yeah.
Why are we doing only cash for the other ones though?
Yeah.
I get the good faith dollar. That's a great idea. I love that idea. But then they still send you a $20 bill
Yeah.
instead of a check. And for me, if I'm thinking money wise, you send out those checks, people aren't going to cash a check sometimes for $20.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot will, but you know.
Yeah. Or they don't do it right away too. You know,
Yeah.
It might take them a couple months to do it.
Yeah. It's like gift cards. You could just assume they probably won't spend it. And so you're really just making that money or keeping it. So.
Yeah. Huh.
Anyway, so I was fascinated by that. I loved it. Yeah.
That is so cool. I'm extremely jealous. I am low-key gonna find a way for Nielsen to contact me. I'm not even, I feel like it's like, we can't talk about JK anymore in Harry Potter world, but I feel like it's like receiving like a letter from
Hogwarts. You've been chosen.
Yeah, like you've been, exactly.
Well, I'll feel like that. Yes, if that happens, and then two, like if somebody reaches out, like I just tweeted about Apple hiring me again. So the day that happens.
Yeah. We still got dreams to achieve.
Yes.
Okay, so what have you been watching?
I did start Ironheart finally, and I watched the first 3 episodes. So I got 3 more.
Yeah.
I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
And I understand what you meant by the ethics of it all. When you said that, I was like, ethics? Disney's TV? Like, what are we talking about here? But yeah, with the AI and the best friend.
Yeah.
And the way they're handling it, also so good.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how it ends.
It's a good one. It doesn't end how you think it's going to end. I really liked it.
Did we get that there's a season 2?
We didn't get that there's a season
Okay.
2, but I think it's going to be part of that new
That's right,
movie
yeah.
that's coming out.
Yep, that's what you
everybody
told me.
involved. Yeah, I think. I hope, because it's a cliffhanger. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what about you?
I watched a lot of things, and let's start with Love is Blind UK. I checked that out. This week is the final 2 episodes of The Wedding, so we get to see who says I do, who says I don't. I really like the contestants, but what I realized is like everyone's attractive this season on there. And there are a few quirky, but like, people with kind of loose screws in their head. But
Like the guy that talked about his spleen the whole time, or whatever it is.
exactly.
What was it? Spleen.
Yeah.
Spleen.
His splenic, whatever. So, but that makes for entertainment. But in terms of like the big reveal, and that's the point of the show, is Love Blind, because looks don't matter. You kind of go against that if you're what's it called, picking people as contestants who are all conventionally attractive. So everyone is matched up perfectly. The topic of, there's probably one couple who the guy was like, yeah, she's not my usual type, but she's still a very beautiful girl. So that's my only beef with it. But apart from that, definitely liked it better than the most recent Love is Blind US season.
Yeah, we need to be getting some people in there that are like truckers, who are like a little bit bigger.
Yeah, short guy,
salt and pepper hair.
Yeah.
Big long beard,
Yeah.
tattoo. Like, we need some more diversity in there.
Exactly. A little quirky feature.
That's really shown if Love is Blind.
Exactly. Like, what's the point of the show if it's like everyone's good looking? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Makes it easier, at least.
Exactly. At this point, it's like, is Love blind personality-wise? Because you're like digging deeper with people's personality, and that's when you get caught off guard. But that's like every dating show. So what are we doing?
Yeah, I watched the first episode, maybe the first 2, and I agree. I was doing other stuff while I was watching it, though, so I wanted to wait until I could like sit down and watch the other ones, because I was like, I don't really know all their names and everything yet. So, yeah. But it seemed pretty good. They seem a little bit more unhinged than the last season.
Yeah.
Last season, everybody felt so composed.
Yeah.
And like when they argued, they still were like, no, I don't blame you. Like, it was my fault. But like,
Yeah.
But I feel like these people are a little bit more emotional, a little bit more.
They are.
vocal.
Also, what I noticed though, I feel like it's just like the difference of like people from the UK and people from the US.
Yes, 100%.
They are more composed in personality.
Even on Love Island UK, like, yes, they're a little trashy.
Yeah.
Yes, they get into a little bit of drama, but everybody's pretty respectful of each other.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
Which,
Like the whole cultural. Yeah. What else did you check out?
I watched Love Life on Netflix. Have you watched it?
I watched it when it was on HBO.
Okay, and both seasons.
Both seasons.
So my friend Matt was like, have you watched Love Life? And I was like, wasn't that a movie? In my head, I knew that it was on Netflix. In my head, I was like, oh, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I saw the movie, but he was like, no, it's a TV show. And second season's on Netflix. Like, they've moved it over to Netflix because both were on HBO, right?
Yeah.
So that was one that, like, it caught my attention immediately, and I watched the whole thing within, like, 24 hours.
Both seasons?
No, I'd already seen season 1.
Okay. So
Remember,
you just saw
because I thought it was a movie.
Yeah. That's funny.
I really just the cast: Jessica Williams, William Jackson Harper, Janet Huber, and Ego, which I thought it was funny because that Janet Huber was in Damascus, which I just finished. And so I was like, oh, there she is again.
Yeah.
I hated Jessica Williams' character. And I don't know if I liked the end.
No?
I don't think he was a very good boyfriend at all in general, and then he still wins in the end.
Yeah.
I don't think that he suffered enough for his actions.
Okay. I haven't watched it. The last time I watched it was a while ago.
Yeah, 2022 or something.
What I remember feeling was like, damn, that was probably a very realistic take of how, like, dating goes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I just think that he.
I mean, yeah, he definitely wins in the end.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But what guy doesn't in any relationship? That's my thing.
The truth.
So that's why I was like, damn, that's realistic. Like, even if you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. People should watch out. It again was one of those shows that hooked me.
Yeah.
And I was telling you that I was after this and one other show, I was trying to find another show that just hooked me. And so I was watching the first episodes of so many, and it just wasn't happening.
No,
but-
Love Life is hard to beat, especially that second season.
and it's hard to watch. Like, it's very emotional, and it hurts.
Yes. Even season 1, like, just like each episode, the highs and lows of each episode is insane. But you keep watching because you want to see how they end up.
Because it's a mess.
Yeah. I'm so glad you watched season 2. I
Yeah.
had no idea you hadn't seen that. Yet.
Yeah, it was really good. Everybody should watch it.
Yeah, and sweet Jessica Williams. We love her.
What about you?
I checked out A Long Story Short. I'm like 2 episodes from the end. I've actually been watching it as I'm falling asleep. It's one of them ones. Well, I watched like the first 3 couch, like paying attention, and I was like, this is cozy. I like, it's funny. And for those who don't remember, it's the animated adult comedy new TV series on Netflix, created by the same guy who created BoJackman.
BoJack Horseman. Yeah.
I did write the synopsis or premise. It's a story of a middle-class Jewish family told in a non-linear timeline. There are 3 siblings: Avi, who's played by Ben Feldman from Superstore; Shira, who's played by Abby Jacobson, who was in Broad City; and Yoshi, Max Greenfield, new girl, experiencing ordinary adult events while looking back on their highly religious childhood. And it's exactly what the premise says it is, and it's heartwarming, funny, silly, but yeah, I really am enjoying it.
I also watched it and agreed. It was another one. I watched it within like a couple of days. I was watching it in the morning though, like with breakfast instead of the news. Because it was like,
very much love that.
I was like, this is a lot better. I didn't read the synopsis, and so the first 2 episodes, I was like really confused because I was like, yes, because I was like, why is their brother in a car seat? And then like the next scene, he was obviously not like older than a car seat age, and I was like, what is going on here? And then I figured it out, but it's cute.
It is. I loved it, and it definitely scratched that itch of that animated adult comedy that we've been looking for.
Agreed. Very cute. Very cute.
Yeah. What else?
I think I just have one other one.
Okay.
And I watched The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, which I didn't think I would watch it.
Yeah.
But there's only 2 episodes out. I finished them, and I was bummed that there's only 2 episodes.
Oh.
It's definitely got me hooked, but for a couple of reasons.
Okay.
As I said last episode, I've always kind of assumed she was innocent, but I've never really looked really into the story. I just remember vaguely what was on the news, vaguely whatever I see, but I've never gone down a rabbit hole. I've never watched any of the documentaries. So I don't really know how that whole thing ended with the court system in Italy.
Yeah.
But again, I assume she was innocent. I started watching the first 2 episodes, and I was like, is she a part of this show? And she is. And I think, again, I don't know how it ends, so maybe it all turns around. But I think she's trying to show that she is innocent. But everything she's doing so far in the show, I'm like, you're not innocent.
Oh.
Yeah. To me, it's not coming across the way that I think she thinks it's coming across.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah. And she was doing an interview with Dak Shepard on his podcast I was listening to actually on the way down here. And I'm like, I'm not so sure now.
Okay.
Not that I think that she's like super good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just very confused by the whole situation.
Yeah.
It's not what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And so I want to see how it ends.
That's interesting that was she like a producer on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. About what's it called? Like a docu-series.
Biographical docuseries.
Yeah. And the person it's about is involved. I feel like the lens that it's being told through is then not.
But that's what I'm saying is that I don't think it's saying what she thinks she's trying to tell them.
So insane.
I think she's advocating for her innocence, which is fair, but you know how sometimes when people are lying, they just like talk about it more and more and more to convince people and themselves?
Yes.
Just wondering if that's what happened. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably come back at the end of the series and be like, oh my God, can't believe how innocent she is, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
2 episodes in, And after listening to that interview, I just don't know. I'm questioning it
Okay.
more than I've ever questioned it before.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me. I watched I guess it's a documentary, the Jussie Smollett issue thing. So he has a documentary out
I saw that.
on Netflix, and I watched that. And for people who don't know, Jussie Smollett is an actor, and he was on Empire, and then he kind of apparently framed a racial, what's it called?
Attack.
Yeah. And then it made the news, and it was big, and then apparently he like hired these two Nigerian brothers. And so I watched the docuseries to finally, figure it out for myself. And by the end of it, you're just like, oh, both sides are lying. And maybe that's Amanda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's not like black and white, but there's like there's a little truth in what everybody's saying, but also it's all a lie. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Did he admit to setting it up?
No. He's like, he did not. He's like, I'm not guilty. But then the brothers, they're in the dock, and they're guilty as hell. Like, not that they did it. Like, apparently so the police raided their house, and one of them had a record, and they found guns in their house. So that would have like sent him back to jail. So apparently they like cut a deal with him to say that Jesse texted them to frame the whole thing, because before this there was like a police brutality issue, so there was a lot of like limelight on the Chicago PD.
Yeah.
And then the way the brothers are like explaining basically it, and then also the fame they got around it, very much like, oh, I can see how you cut a deal with the PD to then get a book, because they kept on being like, yeah, we have a book deal coming out. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's, again, I think Amanda's just fighting for her innocence.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah. You're not hesitating to put yourself out there.
Exactly.
Like,
I don't know. And also, if I got wrongly accused for something and I was innocent and I got found innocent, I'm not rehashing that at all.
I'm hiding away.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd write a book, but nobody would ever see me.
No,
I
yeah.
wouldn't do like a book tour. I would just release it to like, for my own sanity, to like have my side of the story.
Exactly.
And
let it be. 'Cause
yeah.
It's like, fuck you, world. Like, you try to set me up, or, you know what I mean? Like, why would I keep engaging
yeah.
in this way? Very weird. Yeah, those people are very interesting.
Yeah.
But, okay, the Amanda Knox. I kept on being on Hulu. I don't know why. None of the shows I watched were on Hulu. But it kept staring me in my face, and I was like, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I would wait till it's all over, and then when it is, I'm gonna go watch those documentaries, and I'm gonna do some cross referencing, and I'm gonna
Figure it out.
I'm gonna solve this. No, but I just have some other perspectives. So.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, cool.
What else have you been watching?
All right, so I got two more, both very much worth talking about. Okay, so on Prime Video, there's a show. They've had a couple of shows right now in the last 2 months that have to do with like spy agency, secret service, whatever. There was Ballard with Maggie Q. I believe we mentioned that when it was coming out. There was Countdown, and that has Jensen Ackles and Eric Dane. I checked them both out when they first came out. It was very corny, stale, not worth watching. And then I heard about Butterfly that recently came out, and that has Daniel Day Kim, who is a American Korean actor, and he was in Lost and Hawaii Five-0. And I was like, you know what, let me check it out. Also, I don't know what I was doing on my TV, but I got Apple TV. And you know how there's lists of most people, this is what people are watching right now.
Yeah, on the Apple TV
Plus.
Yes, when you click on that, and it says, because you can go to just Apple TV programs, and then there's also just
other ones. Yeah. Butterfly was number one.
That's weird, because I also was on the hunt to watch something, and I did not see that show.
Wow. See? And I was like, that's weird that Butterfly is number one, because,
Yeah.
So I was like, if you say so. I checked it out. I really, really loved it. It's an American spy thriller TV series, 6 episodes. It's based on Boom Studio graphic novel series by Arash Amel. The premise is a former U.S. intelligence operative living in South Korea whose past resurfaces as he tries to save his family. I kind of tweaked the premise. What they had on Wikipedia and other things it wasn't entirely correct. So after I watched it, I was like, let me, summarize it a little bit better. I loved it wasn't corny in terms of like the dialogue. The action was really good. I feel like, Asian people really know how to do the fighting scenes. And they really paid homage
Yeah.
to that. I really liked it. And then there was one article I saw. I feel like he's been on like a press tour run right now for the show. And I guess he was on a podcast. And, The Hollywood Reporter released an article. And I did want to mention it because I thought it was pretty interesting. So on the show, he has a family and he has a daughter. And the actress who plays the daughter is Japanese American. But the show is based off of like Korean Americans and his whole family, and even the language they speak on the show is Korean. So on this article, the title is Why Daniel Day Kim Says There's an Overcorrection in Nationality-Specific Casting for Asian Roles. And basically he talks about how like anytime there's a role that's about an Asian issue or culture or whatever, they don't hire Asians if you're not from that specific country. And he goes on to say, sorry, bear with me. He basically was like, well, with other countries, like the British, for example, you have Tom Holland playing like Spider-Man, who's American. You have Robert Pattinson and Henry Cavill playing Batman and Superman, and they're British, but yet they are supposedly, like, the studios are like, they can still understand the Americanness of being an American superhero. So he was like, American Asians, no matter of the specific nationality, they all understand the American side of it all, so they shouldn't be so specific in the casting. And I really liked that. Because I thought the girl who played his daughter was so fantastic in it, and it's cool. It's really cool to watch.
Yeah, I like that perspective, and him saying overcorrection. We've talked about this. I love seeing more representation, and I definitely think being more specific is probably better than not nowadays, but because it's a lot better than having a white dude play all races.
Yeah, exactly.
But then that also gives more room for more acting for other people.
Cool. Yeah.
Instead of shoehorning it a little too much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his point was also like, all right, you make an Asian character to like bring the diversity of it all, or whatever, but you don't have to get so specific because at the end of the day, it is still going to an Asian actor. Actress, Yeah. And I just wanted to mention that.
Was there one other one?
This was also this was probably my favorite one.
Okay.
Chief of War, Apple TV Plus. There are going to be 9 episodes. By the time this episode comes out, like this podcast episode comes out, there'll be 6. I watched 5 though, because there's 5 out right now. Premise: a Hawaiian historical drama series based on true events beginning at the end of the 18th century when the 4 major kingdoms of the Hawaiian Islands were in a state of war. So there's Hawaii, Maui, Oahu, Kauai, and the series follows Kaiana, a warrior chief of Kauai, who rebels against the unification of Hawaii, and this took place between 1782 and 1810. Yeah.
Jason Momoa, right?
Jason Momoa and a guy named Thomas Pa'asibet. And he's worked with Jason on literally every movie I feel like Jason's been in, but most recently Aquaman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently it was meant to be a movie. They started developing it in 2015. Then Apple acquired it in 2022. And then it's out now. And it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah. It's pretty much like Shogun in terms of like historical, specific to a culture, TV drama. Yeah, no notes.
I hadn't checked that one out yet because I'm gonna be honest. He was in another Apple TV Plus show that was
See.
like not super good, and I think I thought it was the same one, and so I just thought it was another season. You know, I didn't look any further than that. I just saw him, and I was like, "Oh, well, I've just heard this isn't good." So, yeah, so I'm
No,
glad that you
same.
watched it.
Same. I wasn't gonna check it out, and then I had 2 people on my IG like post about it, and they don't be really posting like that. So I was like, okay, let me check this out. And they were right. They were absolutely right. I really enjoyed it, and it's also just really cool getting an insight of like another part of the world and the culture, and I like that it's created by people from there, so they're not taking any like shortcuts in the representation of it all. It's so beautiful. It's so rich. It's so good. I really do like the imagery. It's beautiful, truly.
All right, yeah, for sure, we'll check that out.
Yeah, you should. And that's it. That's
All
it
right.
for me.
Perfect. I do want to mention, so I tried watching some other shows too. Like I was looking for them, and these are ones that I watched at least part of, and just like could not. They just didn't get me right now. I might
Okay.
come back to them.
I wonder if I've watched it.
I really tried to start The Summer I Turned Pretty. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes. It's not for me. Not currently, at least. I want to go back and finish Ginny and Georgia, which I'm about to, because I feel like it's kind of a fall show.
Yeah.
And I can barely tolerate that teen stuff.
Yeah.
And the summer I Turned Pretty was a little too.
It's
me.
definitely worse than Ginny and Georgia. Yeah. Ginny and Georgia is also a lot, but once you're in it, you have to finish.
Which, I mean, I can see why people like it, but just
Some of your turn pretty.
yeah, I think it's got a lot of good components to it, and it's shot really well. And
Yeah.
but it's just
I read the books ages ago.
were the books good?
The books were great.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was also like a teen reading it, so like, you know,
Standards are a little different.
yeah, it was appropriate at the time. So watching it now, when I was watching it, I was like, okay. But yeah.
Also, the Shiny Happy People season 2. Did you watch the first one?
No.
The first season was like a docuseries about more or less the Duggar family and that sect of Christianity that they belong to.
Yeah.
And this one was kind of adjacent to it, and it's hyper specific to this movement called, I don't remember what it was, something youth. Yeah, it was youth group oriented, and I don't know, just wasn't as interesting as the other one.
Was it still religious?
Yes, and I just like with the first season, I was like, I don't feel like we really learned anything.
Okay.
It was just, which is fine,
Yeah.
people recording their experiences.
Yeah.
I did try to watch Black Washington, the one with Sterling K. Brown, and I liked the concept of it, but it's like a period piece, and I just
hard to get.
I just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't really care about this girl that's wearing this big dress, standing by the port, longfully.
I hear you. I hear it. Like, that's on my own to watch, but I know I have to be in a certain mood to watch it. So,
I think it could be like a good spring show. It's a little bit more, yeah,
Okay.
at least the first episode or 2.
okay.
And I did watch the very first episode of Are You My First? And I
Yes.
might revisit it. I think, in my opinion, that some of these people have not come to terms with their sexuality, and that's why they're virgins. And I mean like half of them.
Not where I thought you were going at all.
Where do you think I was going?
I don't know. I was very nervous. Okay. I mean, I've got to watch the first episode. You only watched the first episode? Or first? Okay.
But I will tune in again at some point. But yeah.
Did you get the gist of the premise? Like how they're playing
Oh,
this?
what was that?
Like how they're playing it? Like, what's the point?
It's to find somebody that they feel compatible with to have sex with them.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it didn't feel as gross as I thought it would. It actually, to me, felt less gross than like Temptation Island, where you're just setting these people up for failure.
Yeah, 100%.
This one, they're trying to find them somebody for our entertainment, yes.
Yeah.
And the people seem, because this is the first season, people seem to be on there for genuine reasons. And like for some of the girls, it's medical reasons that they're virgins. And and I think some of the guys, like one guy, he's like super dorky. And I think it was just like, if he hadn't found the right person at some point and just felt like it was not too late, but it becomes a thing.
Yeah.
when you haven't had sex at some point, that it's like, well, how do I like bring this up in a conversation?
Yeah.
So it didn't feel as icky as I thought it would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I didn't really hear anything about religious reasons. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a couple of people are like, I'm not saving myself for religious reasons or anything, or like for marriage. I just haven't found the right person.
What are the ages? Do you remember?
I want to say like 22, 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't remember anybody older than 25, but it could be wrong. And maybe there's somebody that's 20.
Okay.
Maybe not. The alcohol's more flowing than on Love Island.
Oh, okay.
I will be telling you that.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the intent, I guess, is just for them to find a compatible long-term partner who
Yes.
then they would end up sleeping with.
Yeah. They didn't talk about anything like showing it on the show. You know, like
Yeah.
they weren't like, who's going to bang first?
Yeah.
At least in the first
thank you.
episode.
Okay.
And actually, I don't remember like for any of the previews for the rest of the season, you know, usually they're I don't think I really saw anything that felt super raunchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So
I have so many questions, but I'll end it on this one. What are the sleeping arrangements? All in one room like Love Island? Men and women separated?
I don't know in
show
the first episode they showed that. I could be wrong.
Are they in a house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that part, I was cleaning the kitchen while I was watching it, so maybe they showed clips of this and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. All right.
that is a good point about because they didn't like couple up yet,
Okay.
and I don't know if they will couple up or if they just have like challenges together to get them.
To get to know each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
more loosey goosey with each other.
Yeah.
It's definitely more innocent
Okay.
than Love Island.
So that's where Bella Dasha should have gone.
Yes, although I don't think she's a virgin,
Yeah, exactly.
but she might be. No,
I don't think.
no, I think if she was, then they would have taken her and been like, "We got the show for you."
Exactly. What is this one on?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah, I don't know if it's airing on a network channel. I think it's just on Hulu.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you checked that out. I'm definitely going to check it out now. You've sold it to me.
At least the first episode. It definitely is a very interesting premise. I
Yeah.
can't attest to the rest of them, but
Yeah. I'm just nosy and curious. Yeah.
same. I'm just, well, what are we doing over here? What's going on?
Exactly. Okay. That was it.
Yep, that was it.
Nice. We did what we were meant to do this past week.
What we were meant to do, created to do.
Yeah. Meant to do.
Yeah, it's our purpose.
Nominations? No.
No, because I don't think I really watched any new TV. We'll see how the Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox ends. Maybe I'll throw that in there because
Yeah.
it captivated me, but right now, no. The acting's not very good either. Well, I just don't like any of the characters.
Oh, okay.
Actors. Anyway, yeah.
Got you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna nominate Chief of War for Best Drama, TV Drama, or Outstanding TV Drama, and then I do also want to nominate actress on there. They've got a couple, but I think she might get it. I'm hoping she does. She's also just very beautiful, but she's a New Zealand actress, and that's another thing. The actors and actresses on the show are Hawaiian and New Zealand. They shot it in New Zealand. Yeah, which I thought was interesting. But island people, I feel like they're from being from Australia and knowing New Zealanders, and then also knowing some people from Hawaii. I feel like Hawaii have more Asian descent, so that is different. But in terms of the way of life and how they are culturally, very similar.
And I bet filming it there for tax reasons. I bet it's expensive to film in Hawaii.
Yes, that's what
expensive.
the article I read said too. Yeah.
But New Zealand was like, yeah, you come here.
Yeah.
We don't even charge you tax. Just give us your money.
I was like, they did Lord of the Rings here. They did.
Yeah.
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 We know.
We actually have Peter Jackson buried in the ground. You can go ask him for like questions or something.
Wait, do they really?
No, I just feel like they like held him captive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not that old.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, okay. Her name is, and I was like, let me Google like an interview to see how to pronounce it, but it's like Lucianne or Lucianne. Lucianne Buchanan. And I think she'll be Best Supporting Actress.
Okay.
Or Outstanding Supporting Actress in a TV drama.
Is there any romance in this show?
There is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like sexy. It's like sweet.
Is it like Shogun
Yeah.
romance?
Yeah.
Very like batting of the eyelashes.
Yeah. Like forbidden a little bit. Yeah. And also like you start like, oh, I want you to get with this. Yeah.
Yep.
It's very sweet.
Okay, I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. So today's TV topic is going to be about the history of reality TV reunion shows. Because we just had the Love Island reunion episode air last night. We both watched it. And I was thinking about how to tackle this. Because we haven't had a last final Love Island recap thought between the two of us. I wanted to first start with that. And then I'll do the boring bits after.
Okay.
All right. So you watched the show last night?
I did. Well, we had friends over to watch it, and it was 2 hours long. And some of the people that were there had to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and so they fell asleep after the first hour. And we're like, you know what? We can just finish this. Like, you know, you don't have to stay to finish the last hour. So I finished the last hour this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I did watch all of it.
Yeah.
Didn't need to really tell you all that, but
No, that was great information. Those were people. 2 hours, I was happy, but it was a lot.
yeah, they didn't. We could have had an hour.
Agreed.
Hour and a half tops.
Agreed. The cast of people, half the people on there didn't say one word.
Yeah.
Like, so what were you here for?
Yeah.
You know? But, all right. I'm trying to think of the major things they talked about. Or let's just start with the couples, right? We got confirmation that no one is boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, not really.
They're just all exclusive,
Sure. Which
which is the same thing, but I don't know what Gen Z people do. So
I don't even. Yeah, who knows?
that's beyond me. Also, though, before this aired, 2 breakups happened. Pepe and Iris, not together anymore. And Amaya and Brian, the winners of the season.
But it happened before the reunion, but after they recorded it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
That's what I thought. But
Yeah. And also, I did want to make a disclaimer. I'm about to sound very like I don't touch grass, like I don't read books, like I don't go outside. I do. But for the next 10, 15 minutes, it's going to sound like I don't. Bear with me. This is not me fully. It's part of me. A little.
Yes, a part of you.
Part of me. But I do read books, and I'm very intelligent.
You read way more books than I do. That's for sure. For sure.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still in the first book I started this year.
Oh,
It's
maybe it's not good.
no, it actually is good. It's the Talented Mr. Ripley,
Okay.
and I like it. It's just slow, and so I'm not motivated to pick it up.
Yeah.
I just see it. I'm like, I'll finish it.
Okay.
Anyway, continue.
See, usually when that happens to me, I'm like, that's not nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. But yeah, the point is, I'm about to sound very parasocial, but whatever. So yeah, 2 breakups happened. We got to see, I don't know, Shelly and Ace are together.
I wish they weren't.
Oh,
They're whatever, but I don't think. I just don't. I think. Well, Shelley's personality is proving that maybe she's not as great as I thought that she was. She's a little. What's the word? I don't know, but I still think Ace is below her. I think she can do a lot better than Ace.
100%. 100%.
And so I'm just tired that he's still around.
Yeah, I mean, for me, he's a child. He's 22. I cannot not see him in that way. So,
I think she could be doing more currently if she wasn't tied to him. I think she's trying to help him get bigger, and it needs to be the other way around.
he needs to help. Wait.
He needs to be the one that's like hyping her up and like getting her like
opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
like how Nick is with Alandria.
yes,
Yeah.
instead of like
Yeah. Also, I feel like he hasn't actually been doing much ever since they all went
also
out.
yes,
Like,
and
he's
she
been
isn't
the-
either. But
Right.
again, so that's why I think that they're
I got you. Okay. Then we had, I'm even trying to think of what happened. Like they talked about the dumpings, about Hannah and Jeremiah. Ace took back the Jeremiah vote. He said they should have dumped Austin instead. I feel like Austin and Ace just have beef.
Do we know why, or they're just their personalities are clashing? Okay.
Clashes, yeah.
Because I don't remember anything in the villa happening where they were like at odds. I don't remember them being
Both
like
going for Shelly. Gotta remember
Yeah,
that.
that's true, but I didn't feel like they were like super.
No.
Like during the reunion, it felt kind of tense when they were talking back and forth, and I never got that vibe when they were in the villa.
Yeah, I think they were also like truly separated a lot because they were going for the same girl, so they never had to be as buddy buddy. But I do think it's just personality clashes. Then we had and then Hannah, she was very sweet.
Yes.
I feel like someone tweeted this, but like I feel like coming out, she's one of the only Islanders who's like held on to her integrity with how she moved within and even after. And I think she's very sweet. Who else? Oh, Jeremiah pulled up receipts or definitions, Webster definitions of what love bombing really is. It cracked me up, but I also do think it was valid because I feel like they were throwing around the word so fucking loosely, and it's like, that's not what he was doing, you guys. So I'm glad he brought it up and said it to all of them, but he was also doing a lot. But shout out to him for getting his piece out there and getting apologies and setting records straight.
Yeah, I think that he is one of the characters who was involved in a lot of drama who probably came out of the reunion a little bit better.
Yeah.
Not much. I think Hannah did too, but I think Hannah hasn't changed. I think she, like you're saying, has been consistent in and out. Nobody was ever really hating on her before or after. And
Exactly. Then we had Chris and Huda of it all. Chris stood 10 toes down on his hate towards her, or he doesn't really respect how she moves. It was revealed that Huda apparently tried to contact him like 2 or 3 days before the reunion was recorded to apologize, and he wasn't having any of that, and I really respect him for that.
Yeah, there's no need at this point.
No.
There's no need.
They weren't ever going to be friends, so.
Or a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had, I guess, the whole Shelley and Alandria of it all with Huda.
Yeah. Yeah, the three of them.
The 3 of them. And Alandria basically being super hurt that Huda didn't stick up for them because her fans were putting out like racist imagery, tweets, whatever, comments, and bullying and all this shit. And Huda really took zero accountability on it.
Yeah, because she was like, no, I said on a podcast that I don't support bullying. It's like, no, but she wanted you to talk about this specific instance, about her, and like people not attacking her and Shelley, like
Yeah.
be
Name names.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of just,
Being so vague about it.
which I haven't really followed her that much because I don't want to give her the attention.
Yeah.
Because main character energy.
She definitely does.
So I haven't seen anything about her vocalizing about bullying or anything. Maybe she did. Wasn't enough.
I watched that interview with Alice Cooper. She said she was bullied, and that was also brought up. Shout out to Andy Cohen, first of all.
Yeah, he
Said what we were all thinking. We watched the entire show. Point out where you were bullied. She made one point of where she thought she was bullied, but also she then mentioned that it was after she came out that she saw clips for her fan edits that showed that she was bullied, and that's when she felt bullied, which is not how you feel bullied.
Yeah, and she
That was even
said
confusing
too
to
that
say.
she's like I've done so much self-reflection and I'm like a new person from this. And Andy goes, so in a month you're a completely different person.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, like I'm working on myself. And everybody was just like, okay.
Yeah, the eye rolls whenever she spoke killed me. Also, they were showing clips of what took part on the show, and she was so shocked, or like she was like, there was one clip she was like, oh, I haven't seen this, but then she tells Andy, I've done self-reflection after the show. How can you do self-reflection if you haven't seen the show? Like, what are you? You're so bad at lying.
Yeah, and she thinks that she's the victim of everything. So, yeah, you're doing self-reflection that you've been the victim for the past month.
Exactly. Like, if you're saying you're being bullied, what's the self-reflection that you had to do?
Well, and two, like Ace was talking about, I think him being the ringleader came up, and he was like, I listen to people's opinion, and I'm thinking, just because you let people talk doesn't mean that you're not manipulating the situation or making sure your voice is the loudest and people are
Exactly.
falling in line with you.
Yeah.
you can listen to people all day long, sir.
He's not. And when his opinion is formed, he just strikes me as a person that it takes a lot for someone to change his mind. 'Cause I feel like he truly believes the way he assesses, perceives, and I am that way too. So I get it, but let's not act like you were giving everyone a fair chance of voicing their opinion when you knew what you wanted to do when the votes came down to it.
Yeah, because like when they were talking about the vote between Jeremiah and Austin, which Nick got validated. He was
love
like,
him so much.
He's like, I was the one that said, if Jeremiah, if there's that I don't feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And he did say it's 2 votes. So Ace got his way in that situation.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Taylor was just going to do whatever. And I think he even said that.
Yeah.
He was like, I just do whatever he tells me to. Or maybe you and Nick made that joke, but
Speaking of Taylor, his apology to Landra was trash. I don't like this guy whatsoever. I don't want to get personal with people I don't know, but truly I don't respect him as a person.
And I saw some clip too where Clark was doing a live and he was kind of belittling her in the background.
Yeah. He's a very weird, like, odd individual. And I feel like he doesn't know how to treat women. He's very cowardly towards how he treats women. Or, like, cowardly towards his feelings about how he really feels about women. And he puts up a front like he's whatever. But they all even said, like, or who was it? The British guy. Charlie, who was like, yeah, I feel like Taylor should have gone home because we all knew he didn't like Alandria. And it's like, yeah.
Which is wild. I think maybe he hasn't come to terms with his sexuality either.
Charlie or Taylor?
Taylor.
Both, no.
Maybe Charlie, but just because I understand, like, well, for women, personality is huge, and you like emotional connection is like top tier. Obviously physical, but physical can fall in line.
Yeah.
If you're emotionally attracted to somebody.
Yeah.
That's not the case with dudes often. If they even listen to what you say. She's a babe.
Who doesn't look at her and is like, yeah, that's a hot person? Like,
Yeah.
How are you not attracted to, like, what are you actually talking about?
Yeah.
You have to not have eyes, you know? So yeah, you might be right.
Or there's something there because she was very sweet. She was so sweet to him too.
Yeah.
They did not clash personality wise.
No, I think she's also, though, she knows what she wants. She's very mature. Which is funny, though, because Nick is the silliest of them all, and yet.
But he's, I would say he's mature though.
Yeah, I agree.
Emotionally mature.
Yeah.
At least for this group of people. Well,
Yeah.
context.
Yeah, I agree.
You know.
In terms of the way he voted, he didn't get one. I feel like he voted right the whole way through. I mean, he was always putting Huda on the outs. He voted for Jeremiah to stay in that situation. I feel like Ace thinks he peeped everything and could read every situation, but he really didn't also know. And maybe there was a hint of game playing on Ace's part, even though he denies. But with Nick, I really think it was genuine from the go.
Well, yeah, when I think Ace's part of his excuse with voting out Jeremiah was like, well, when I heard him talk about his follower count and getting the money, then I knew he was here for the wrong reasons. I was like, babe, even if you didn't vocalize it, be honest with yourself. Don't lie to us. Yeah. None of you lie. Maybe you didn't make it your focus when you were at the show.
But you're all influencers, so what are you actually talking about?
Yeah,
like, you all have like 50K plus followers, so yeah, you're all here for those reasons.
Yeah, at the very least, you're like, well, at least I'll get more followers out of this.
Exactly. So what are you? And you're 22. What 22-year-old is in this generation, not even like the Gen X's, because yeah, they got married younger, but like in this generation or the Gen Zs or even he might be a Gen A. He's very young. But
no,
it's
he's
like,
Gen Z, but.
Okay. Is looking to get married at 22, 23, 24 or whatever. I don't know. And from LA, I feel like it's very regional when those things happen. Like, I feel like Southern people get married younger and stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't know who's fooling. Not me and not you.
No.
Maybe Shelly.
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't see what she sees in him. I mean, he's very sweet and cute. Yeah. And he is sweet to her.
Yeah, I think he really does like her.
But...
It's definitely not, like wedding forever.
No.
It's not, no. But I think it's very hard for him to like somebody or respect somebody, let's say that. And yeah, I feel like when he finds somebody, he's like locked in. But again, he's young. And I'm sorry, ages, like, I can't look past that for me.
His frontal lobe for sure is not fully formed.
No, it's not.
Especially for, like,
Yeah.
they say it's 25, but it's older for some people, for sure.
That was very nice. Very diplomatic.
Yep.
Okay. I think that was it. Any other thoughts?
The only other thing, I mean, I overall thought the reunion was kind of boring. Like, nothing came out of it that we didn't already kind of know about and, like, had seen.
Yeah, they did play the, what's it called? That challenge.
The heart rate
video.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was insane. I wish I never saw that.
Well, that's what I was trying to, I was like, what did we not see? Because I was just as offended as I was the first time I saw it. So I was like, what's new here? Was it her actually, like, licking him?
I think also, I don't know about you, maybe it was my TV, but like the audio
Oh, yeah.
from it too was like a lot. Mm-hmm. It was a lot. And then I think it was like Zach with the big teeth. He was like, "Oh, it just looks like, okay, are we watching softcore porn here?"
Yeah. And they were like, should we even be watching?
Yeah, exactly.
Which
I
I
know.
think Shelley also, I mean,
Everyone was incriminated in
Yeah.
that video.
Chris
and Shelley.
Chris came in there with some whipped cream spraying on her,
And then going down on, like, pretending to go down on her. That was a lot.
almost more or less doing so.
Yeah.
Inches away.
Yeah. Like, everybody was guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the purpose of showing it? I don't know. I feel like we could all agree that if Shelley said Huda did too much, she did too much, but also everybody did too much.
Yeah.
But I do get Shelley's point of the loyalties of it all.
100%.
Yeah.
And she was, Huda was trying to defend herself, saying, like, I was okay with Chris doing that to blah, blah, blah. And
She wasn't answering the question.
I know, because somebody was like, well, what if it was Jeremiah? And she was like, I was supporting Chris. And Chris was like, there's a difference between, like, making out with somebody and licking their dick.
Yeah.
Those are different things.
Yeah.
And
insane.
yeah.
And also the dick of the person you're, like, friends with.
Yes.
That's insane. I could never do that to my friend.
I wouldn't want to.
Exactly.
Want to, especially with her watching.
Bizarre. Yeah, that's so bizarre. Like, the cognitive dissonance. Like, I guess I will never understand somebody like her, and that's probably why she enrages me so much. Mm-hmm. Because I'm just like, I know your thought process, but that's so crazy to me. Yeah.
She's wild.
She's insane.
The only other thing really was that Austin's like zoned out. He got asked a question. He was like, I really wasn't paying attention.
Was he on drugs, or was it just a really long day?
I don't know, but I found it very funny. And just that, one, if I hear standing on business one more time, I'm tired of it. It was funny over the summer.
Over it.
We're over.
Over it.
And just this social media makes it so much messier. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how you can really change that in this day and age. But I actually think it would be more entertaining and more not authentic because today is today and social media is so prevalent, but more like human interaction authentic if social media wasn't involved.
With the show? Like, people engaging with the show?
Yes,
Through it?
with the audience and with the cast.
Okay, that's that
Yeah,
part. Okay.
but also with the audience. Like, I think the audience gets a little too involved.
Yeah.
We need to be separated a little bit thicker glass.
Yeah.
But I also think that it then affects the people that are on our show
Yeah.
negatively or positively. I don't know. You can argue either way.
Yeah. I don't know either. I don't know. Well, I know in the UK, the casts aren't allowed to post anymore, like, when they're on the show. So, like,
Yeah, you can't have them like a
handlers,
influencer. Yeah, handler, yeah.
like, posting for you. And I feel like that has helped on that side of things. So then when they come out, it's like organic, growth within their accounts and stuff like that. But in terms of, like, during it still, I think the way we all watch shows together now is through social media and having our comments go off.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes I have a blast and like laughing down my timeline.
Yeah.
With people's comments and people say exactly what I'm thinking, you know. But I do get you when it like people are like, why are you stands of a reality TV person? That's like, what talent do they actually have for you to be fan like girling over, boying over? That is insane to me. This is just like a normal person's personality that you're a fan of, I guess. But it's like I've met like you can find so many people with these kind of personalities in your real life. So what are you at? Like that's the bizarre part to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get you on that part. It's so strange. Yeah. Also that's the problem with making people famous who have no talent.
Well, and I think like if the social media wasn't involved, that's how when reality TV shows first came out, as for the first couple of years at least, for every new reality show, there was always one person who came out of it from this a season or each season that became a star, and that's because people actually liked them. It was like they were better on TV. It just felt like they should be there instead of now we're gonna like Coda's gonna get more screen time, and I don't think she should. I think she should have walked away from this social experiment and like gone home to her child and like that be it.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe like she runs into a fan every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's just these people.
I mean, they also go on there to be famous, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Like Catch-22. You're not really fixing the problem if you're casting the people who portray or whatever the problem. Yeah.
Perpetrate.
Yeah.
And because like Survivor, I don't keep up with it that much, but I don't feel like the fan interaction is intense. And the people that go on there do not go on there to be famous. They want the money and they want to win. Like they truly are there to play the game because they find that fun for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And they're,
Yeah. I don't know what it is with Love Island because even like Big Brother, like that's also like a social experiment, right? And there's still not like stands that come out of that. Or, so what is it about Love Island? Is it just like it's a younger audience and that's it? I also keep saying they need to cast older people in Love Island. I think so. At least.
Yeah, like what age are you thinking?
27 plus.
What about like 35?
That becomes a completely different show.
Yeah. But you got a bunch of like 30-year-olds ish, give or
30
take.
plus maybe. 35, that's...
But you could do like 32, 28.
Yeah.
But 32-year-old's probably been through a divorce already. So like...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they haven't gone on a vacation in years.
Right.
They're using their PTO, and they're like, I'm going in that pool, you're getting me more drinks, like, at least,
I get what you're saying.
The vibe's just gonna be...
a little more loose.
Yes.
Not like in the crazy way, though.
No, but just like...
A relaxed one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I agree. Maybe that's why Peacock, again, hire us. But in terms of like young age dating shows, Love Island is probably the only one I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe 28 plus.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only way. Okay. That is it?
Yes.
Any other thoughts?
No. No.
Okay. Quick history of the reunions, of like how that came to be. So I did a little research, and the first reality TV reunion was actually The Real World.
Okay.
In 1995. And at first...
Was that the first year of The Real World? Did you have? Okay.
No.
I didn't think so. But
I can't remember what the first year was, but I think this was maybe season 4.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. Definition: reunions air after the season of the show has been filmed, which means that the cast has watched it themselves and see the confessional side and thoughts from different characters from their show, and they get to see like real opinions and feelings that they might have not seen firsthand, and then they also get to see the viewers' audience response to the show. And then after that, they gather for a reunion and they basically, resolve any lingering issues or tensions or feelings that came up during that season.
You want to know who I think is a really good host overall, and especially in reunions, is Jeff Probst. And I don't know what exactly it is. He just asks very good questions. I guess because he's also like he's a producer. He's very involved in the show, so he
That's
sees.
Survivor, right?
Yeah. Sorry, he sees the dynamic between the people a little bit more, I guess. But the way that he has conversations flowing is always, even in like when they have a little tribal council and stuff.
Yeah.
He's asking good questions, and he'll like see somebody who's like, "I saw you roll your eyes. Why'd you roll your eyes?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely good at what he does.
Yeah. I gotta watch one. Well, do you remember like the first?
I can give you some recommendations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Survivor always have reunions, or it was later?
Well, because what they did was at the very last tribal, when they vote, they wait and they bring the jar with the votes casted back home, and so then they all regroup like a month later, a couple of weeks later, and find out who wins. So then they kind of go through talking with each other at that point and like
I like that.
talk about who won and why. And,
Yeah. I like that. Did you ever watch the Trader one reunion show?
No.
I think it was only for the first season though.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It was interesting. Let me just put it that way. Alan Cummings. So then, so it started off very like relaxed. People would show up with their jeans on, and it was the Housewives franchise that turned it into this whole glam, ball gown, makeup,
Drama.
yes, thing. And apparently they take the full day to shoot, like a full 12-hour day. They have become a part of pop culture history. They're the ones that did you ever watch The Hills?
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch one of the reunions? Okay. There was one that I really liked, and then this article I read mentioned Lauren Conrad had like she was crying, and it was just like one tear mascara. It was so.
I do know that visual for sure. That one goes around the internet quite often.
Yeah. It was kind of iconic, and I forgot about it. But yeah, it's evolved since its first inception, from going from a postseason afterthought to a confrontational receipts, breaking the fourth wall attempt at a resolution. Sure. Other reality TV shows continued with reality TV reunions after The Real World. But The Real World first introduced it to the world. I don't know. I just said that. Yeah, and that's basically it, guys. There wasn't a lot to it because it's new, but it's also a tried and proved formula.
Yeah, it's really interesting to have like seen the evolution of reunion shows.
Yeah.
I think in the first couple of seasons actually of Survivor, they had that, but then they would also go visit them afterwards and like see what they were up to. Like the first like season or two.
Oh.
Yeah, which was kind of neat.
Yeah.
Because you got like see their house and their family.
Oh.
And teen mom reunions, those are good.
Oh.
They're just so much drama.
Are they sat around?
Yes, and sometimes people can't be in the same room with each other. There have been fists thrown. There have been
It's not a Real Housewives.
yes, yes, and you just like never know what's going to happen. And then you have Dr. Drew, who's like leading it, and who definitely is not a doctor anymore.
Oh.
once you've gone from practicing in office, and even if you still have your license, to being on camera more than you are in office, you're not a doctor anymore.
No.
And don't call yourself one.
Yeah.
Honestly. You could say, I used to be a doctor.
Right.
Former Dr. Drew.
Like, respect the title just a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
I get you.
Those are so good.
They are. I remember my first housewife reunion was the first Housewives I watched, Potomac. And people kept telling me, you have to watch it because the reunions on that franchise is very, very good. And it was very, very good. Truly no one does it like the Housewives. I'll give them that. Yeah. In terms of punching and throwing and like, what's it called? Shade and all that stuff. Yeah. And Andy participates heavily.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Real Housewife franchise has the most cast members who've been in jail.
I believe so. Just from what I've seen, even on my, like, social media, and I don't even follow the Housewives like that, and just what pops up on my timeline. There was one year, I was like, is this what is the show about? Like, aren't these people meant to be wealthy? Like, why are they?
Yeah, but
I
a
don't
lot.
even
I think
know.
half of them go to jail for like fraud.
Yeah, like tax evasion and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah, which that fits
The
the.
whole thing, yeah.
I think
Then I'm
team
like, fake wealth? Like, what are we doing here?
fake what? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of what America's built on.
Fair.
Look around. Teen Mom, I think they might be tied, or at least they probably have more arrests. Because Ryan from Chattanooga, Macy's baby daddy, I mean, he's been arrested alone like 10 plus times.
That's nuts.
So, and he's been in jail 4 or 5 times.
That's funny.
So,
That's, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, is that just part of the reality TV? Because I'm thinking about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. We got her who got arrested. Like, is that you gotta have a rap sheet for your life to be
I guess so.
worth following? I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it just adds to the drama.
Yeah.
It's a good plot line
Yeah.
to follow.
It's insane because you know the carceral state is not a thing that's ever glorified. Like, I mean, also for Black people, so it's like insane that it's insane. It's all insane, really.
It is, yeah.
That's yeah.
And beautiful. I do when we do another like little mini episode of whatever for us to talk about the pros and cons of TV in general, like because I love TV and I think it's beautiful, but it's also so bad and it is terrible for us.
There's so many other things that are way terrible for us.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, like just
Yeah.
to like have a little discussion because
Okay.
I think there's a lot of valid arguments about it, but
Yeah.
I like to think that I'm like the one person whose brain can handle all of it.
Absolutely. I feel like that goes for like every bad thing. Or
Yes.
a good thing that has bad sides to
Yes.
it, but we think we can handle the bad sides. Yeah.
I've proven that I can, obviously.
Yeah, I don't stay in my house depressed for countless of days because I'm not happy or whatever. Yeah, I get you. Okay, that's it. I'm ending it there because we still have press release to do. And
Yep.
there's quite a lot that I want to talk about. Press release. Any news that you saw on your end in the TV world?
Apple TV is increasing their price by $3.
That's
I know. Now, here's the thing.
Is there a thing?
I think we already know Apple's losing $1 billion a year on their TV.
That's not our problem.
No, but I'm saying like, but they're giving us good stuff.
Yeah.
So
We also have all of our devices.
I know. I'm just saying, if Netflix increases their price one more time, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And because they're not giving us enough good quality TV or have anything.
They do have a, what's it called, catalog on there, though. Netflix do.
But
More than Apple TV.
for sure.
Yeah.
But not as good as Peacock.
Fair.
So I'm saying like So I'm okay right now with the price increase. I'm not happy about it.
$3
Yeah.
is crazy.
3 of my doll hairs. Yeah. So
Yeah, it broke my heart a lot.
I was disappointed in Apple for sure. And again, when they hire me, I will
Fix it.
yeah.
Slash
Although,
prices.
man, if they want me to get the company in black, that will be difficult. I'll have to start firing some people.
I'm sure there's a couple of people on there that probably got there for like nepotism. Like they don't really do nothing.
How much do you think the CEO of Apple TV Plus gets paid?
Oh, I can't.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I will take $1 million a year. Okay. So I've already saved you millions of dollars there. I will take a cut in my salary. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
And I will hire you and you will also get paid $1 million. You're still saving $1 million here.
Okay, I don't even need that mill. I really
Perfect.
don't.
Perfect. See? Saved us more money.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's Apple TV. I love you guys, but
I'm eyeing you. Got my eye on you.
yeah.
What do
Has
you
anyone
got?
slash prices ever? No.
I actually think Apple did slash their price for a little bit. I think they went from like $9.99 to $7.99 like during COVID.
Okay.
Didn't they?
I don't remember.
Anyway. No, nobody's cutting prices just to be nice anymore. They see you're going to pay that $50 and they're like, you know what? I bet you'll pay $55. And you're like, yeah, you're right.
But I will.
I am going to pay $55.
Yeah, I hate it. Okay, Netflix picked up the Sesame Street. I don't know.
Just tweeted about it.
Yeah, so it'll be on PBS Kids and Netflix, which I feel like you predicted or hoped for.
Yes, and I just feel like Netflix is not going to do the right thing with it. And that's that. I don't like that. I'm already shame on Netflix as a whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are their number one enemy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Currently, for whatever reason, that and Jimmy Fallon and Phineas, top 3. But I'm glad it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have Netflix.
Yeah.
A lot of people, that's like their main streaming service that they have. So
I agree.
we can do better things with it, Apple.
I agree. What else do you have?
Well, one other side thought, the Powerball is up to like $800 million. Do you buy a lottery ticket? You should, because I'm gonna win, and with that 800 mil after taxes, I'm gonna start a TV studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I can buy Sesame Street with that kind of money.
Why didn't Tubi acquire it? Free?
You think Tubi has that much capital?
God.
Absolutely
I
not.
don't, but
And a bank's not going to give them that much money. I think Tubi is going places. I think it's going to be becoming a more and more popular streaming services.
I hope they keep it free. But yeah.
Yes, but they're not a money-making company currently.
No, they're
So,
not.
which is great. I think that's why we get the content we do from them.
Yeah. Agreed.
I have good news for you. Production on season 4 of Sullivan's Crossing has started.
Hey! Not for me. Wow.
You like it?
I do.
I mean, not as big of a fan for the last season, but
No, I'm not. But yeah, I'm glad it's still being produced.
I mean, Chad Michael Murray's looking good for his age.
You know what? He is, but I do prefer a younger Chad.
Yes, he's not like Pacey, whoever plays what's his name.
Joshua Jackson.
He is aged very nicely.
Greatly. Like,
Very nicely.
yes.
But I'm like, he still looks pretty good though.
Yeah, he does.
He could look worse.
Yeah, he definitely could.
Okay, what from you?
Deli Boys got renewed for season 2, which is like a yay. And then also seeing that, I got mad about the Emmys all over again because I was like,
yes.
what's the fucking point? But I'm glad it got renewed.
Maybe the second chance.
Hopefully.
And when they hear us talking about it for the whole year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very happy with that. I also have, so the whole English teacher FX show, that also got a season 2 release date. I feel like, they went quiet on it because of the scandal that surrounded it. I don't even think any of us thought there would be a season 2 after it.
I didn't assume that there would absolutely not be one. I just was like, ooh, there probably won't be one after this.
Yeah.
But I was like, but they still, because we've talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Was it great? No. Is it no season 2 bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. Thankfully, I'm not in position to make that decision.
You can't be saying that. You want to be hired at the top.
If truly, I would just be like, no, because I can't, but I would love to send you off to another place and you can do that.
Yeah.
So.
Do that. Yeah. But we'll probably still check it out. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it was
good. They know how to make a TV show. I don't know what to tell you.
On September 9th, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy are going to be on Peacock.
Oh.
Which is interesting because they're a syndication show.
Yeah.
So back in Chattanooga, it's on ABC. Both of them are on ABC, but some places are on NBC. And so I guess NBC has at least purchased some right to have it exclusively, or at least on the streaming platform.
Is it like new episodes or like...
I think it's new episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe also old catalog, I don't know, but I would assume it's new episodes.
Yeah. That's interesting. I also feel like across platforms, even if they don't share the same parent company, there's a lot of the same shows, which is really fucking confusing me, but great for like access for people.
Yeah, because like Modern Family's on Peacock, but it was an ABC show.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know.
Licensing rights.
Yeah.
Not in top. We'll figure out how that works when we look at those contracts. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have any other like news?
No other news, just like one cancellation and then shows that are coming out.
Oh, what's the cancellation?
I didn't watch this, but I feel like some people did. Dexter Original Sin got canceled. It got picked up for season 2, but they canceled.
So no season. So okay.
So no season 2. Yeah. And season 1 I think is still airing.
I think so. Yeah. I don't think it's over yet.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. So, did you ever watch Dexter, the original?
Yeah, I watched Dexter.
That's what I thought.
I don't think I watched last season because it got real bad. But
Okay. Yeah. That is it. Yeah, just things coming up.
the only other thing I have is that the True Detective creator is going to have a new show on Netflix with Matthew McConaughey and Cole Hauser, who was Rip from Yellowstone. I'm curious about that. And apparently there was a bidding war, is what they're saying. And so Netflix won it. So I'm curious how much they paid for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it was a lot since we pay a lot for it.
It better be. You know what? It better be. It better be.
Also, I don't... I mean, I guess they gave us... What was the one with... Jason Bateman. That show.
Arrested Development?
The grunge.
Ozark.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's... I'm trying to think of, like, dark, gritty Netflix shows.
You was good too. I mean, like, they've given us okay stuff.
Yeah. But in terms of, like, when HBO does it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, that's different. So, I'm like, cool for Netflix for buying it, but I feel like at least do it some service, because True Detective was big.
Hopefully they will.
All right, things coming out?
I only have 2.
Okay, I got 3, so you can do your 2 and then.
Wednesday, second season part 2 comes out Wednesday, September 3rd. I will watch this at some point. I liked the first season. It was cute enough.
Yeah.
I haven't been dying to see season 2, but
Yeah. I haven't watched it.
but I like Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
It's very easy to watch.
Yeah.
And it is kind of teen drama-y, but not as, because it's set in very much a fictional world.
Yeah.
It's more tolerable, I guess. It doesn't consume the story either. There's a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then The Paper, series premiere on Peacock Thursday, September 4th, which you said they're now dropping all of them at once instead of the first 4. So you think that's a bad sign.
I think that's a terrible sign.
I don't think that you're wrong. It didn't really make me think anything, but I do wonder
why
they would do that, because
Yeah.
it's not airing, so it's not taking up airtime.
No, and I mean, it's Peacock, right? Yeah, and there's been a couple of Peacock shows I've watched throughout this past year, and they've been episodic releases. And yeah, they ended up getting canceled at the end of it all because they didn't hold up. But I'm surprised they just didn't give it the chance with The Paper.
Yeah, but before we complain, let's revisit how Netflix releasing things in like 2 or 3 parts, and so that you have to have multiple months. So Peacock just increased their price, so at least you can watch all 10 episodes and then cancel your subscription if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I got it. All right. You know, half glass full sometimes.
I'm excited to see it.
I am
Again,
too.
just Domino Gleason.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch it and binge it, and I feel like I like it. I don't know why. I'm very positive.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real sad if
It's the shit. Yeah. Me too. That was your 2?
Yes.
Okay. So I got 3. Well, 2. You said The Paper. But The Runarounds from the creator of Outer Banks, which is a Netflix teen show. Did you ever watch it? Follows a group of recent high school graduates who form a band in the hopes of escaping the mundane futures that are laid out before them. As the band pursues their big break and near impossible dream over the course of a summer, they fall in love and trouble along the way.
Okay.
Right up my alley.
Where did you say this is gonna be on?
Prime Video.
Prime Video.
Monday, September 1st.
Okay. That's exciting.
Yeah. I don't know if it's episodic. Prime does like 2 episodes at first, or 3 episodes at first and then episodic, or just like a whole thing. So I'll be interested to see what they do with this one. And then Beavis and Butthead. It got revived and is moving to Comedy Central for its 3rd season, and that's coming out Wednesday, September 3rd.
Okay.
It was on Paramount Plus at first.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a Viacom MTV
Yeah.
OG show.
I
I've actually never watched Beavis and Butthead.
haven't either.
Like I know it, and
Yeah.
I've seen clips of it for sure, but
Yeah.
I've never sat down to watch a whole episode.
No, and I also thought there were more seasons.
How many are there?
3. Like it's 3rd season.
Yeah,
That's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because it's so, like the cultural hole that it has.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the revived series that's only 3 and the past is more.
Maybe.
But I don't know if that sounds right. Yeah, that was it.
All right.
Okay. That's all we got for you this week. Like us, subscribe. You don't have to subscribe.
No, you do.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comment.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
And as always, love us.
And we love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you watching this? Are you watching this?